What's happening, boy? It's your boy Andre Romance, and I'm here with my special guest. This is my brother. What's your name, boy?
We got jokes.
This is my boy Philip Jones, and we came out of basic training together. And so he got his plug thing that he got going on with his fashion design, and I want him to talk about it a little bit and show y'all what he got.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Philip Jones, aka PJ the Progressor, whichever one you want to call him, man. My brand, Champions Physical Fitness, man. That's all about me. As you can see, I'm wearing one of my exclusive hoodies that I came out with about a week and a half ago. It's one dedicated to Kobe, so that's kind of what I do. Also have hats, camo, black and white. I got some white ones, long sleeve shirts, got shorts, just about anything else you need, man. I don't want to put everything all on camera.
I like the hat.
But man, that's what I do. Champions Fitness. Been into fitness for a long time. Had a couple people ask me, train them, stuff like that. But the idea kind of just came from me not having my own gear when I actually wanted to go out. I would have to go buy some Nike shorts or something like that.
I can relate.
So I was like, nah, man. If I'm gonna work out, I want to work out in something that's actually me, that represents me. So that's really what Champion Fitness is all about. Make sure you go follow our Instagram page at champions_physical_fitness, man. Make sure you go follow that page, man. And that's just about it, man. What's going on with you today, man?
Hey, man, just coming to check you out, man.
I'm good. Blessed.
It's always good. It's always a pleasure to meet up with people that I encountered in earlier years,
Yeah, most definitely.
And just to see like where you are now versus like where we was at, like what like way down in the lows, man.
Yeah,
we
man. Crazy.
was getting chewed out and sweated out together, and then like years later we in Hawaii,
Yeah.
And we live from two different perspectives. So
Yeah.
I end up getting out. You continue yours out, and here we are, right?
Yeah, most definitely, man. Hawaii.
So tell me more about your brand. Like, is it moving more towards like fitness? Like you want a gym?
It's mostly towards fitness, man. Eventually, my dream is to have my own actual gym. The clothes kind of just came at kind of just had the idea, like I said, I kind of got tired of buying other people's stuff, man. I didn't really have nothing that actually represented me besides me, if that makes sense. But yeah, Champions Fitness, man, came up with the idea actually in my old barracks at Fort Bliss, man. It's kind of a crown and a C put together. So, I mean, each of the points represent something, hard work, dedication, commitment, trust, and belief. With all those things, man, it's nothing you really can't put your mind to that you can't complete, Trust in the process that you're doing, believe in yourself, hard work, and to whatever you're doing, stay committed and dedicated throughout it all, man. The road's not easy, but eventually, hey, it'll move slowly, but you'll get there. And day by day, you'll see how it turns out. So,
Word. And that's a rule of thumb. That's how I like to preach too.
Yeah, man, most definitely.
You don't stop, you'll succeed.
Most definitely.
So another topic I wanted to bring up is this epidemic. That's happening right now.
Yeah.
Like what is it like from the perspective of somebody being in the military?
I mean, as you can see, I'm not at work, so I mean, nobody's really at work right now. I mean, at least for some people in Hawaii, I have a couple of homeboys they still gotta go to work. But for the most part, just about everything shut down. Daycares are closed. The gym is closed for the most part. Only thing that's really open is the PX. For those who don't know what the PX is, it's basically like the Walmart on base for military people.
Word. real.
I mean, the shop fit, that's like a little corner store for us. That's really about it. The commissary, that's our little grocery store. I mean, they stocking just about every other day because food come and go. It's leaving out real fast. I mean, that's really just about it, man. I mean, it's a little different for just about everybody, especially those who got kids. You can't go to work because you gotta watch your kids because, like I said, the daycares are closed and so forth, man. You know.
So are they pushing that quarantine agenda?
Oh yeah, most definitely. As of right now, man, we for the people that don't have to come to work, it's gonna be like this like the next 2 weeks. No work, trying to keep everybody safe so they can decrease the spread of the virus. So that's about it.
Now, what about the fields? Did they have to push the fields back?
Oh yeah. For some people who actually have to go to the field, yeah, they got canceled. I was actually supposed to be in class all this week. That didn't work out. So things are still changing just about every day when it comes to the military, as far as what they pushing out. But for the most part, everybody's kind of starting to get to the same pattern. Just staying in the house, and stay clean. Try to keep the virus from getting to you and to your kids if you have them.
And what about vaccines? Have they been talking about like vaccines or flu shots, anything like that?
No, not that I'm really aware of, man. They ain't really been talking about none of that. 'Cause, I mean, there still ain't no cure for the coronavirus.
Right. And cause I've been seeing like all kind of stuff on the news feeds about different companies trying to race to get to a cure.
Yeah, I kind of been hearing stuff like that too.
And it takes like 6 months for them to like really trial and error a product like that in order to make it mass. But they pushing for some stuff that they it's beyond their reach.
Yeah, really are.
We ain't got enough time for it.
We don't. It don't make sense, man, not at all. Especially being that the coronavirus is it's kind of old, honestly. Coronavirus really is kind of old. It's been, if you look on your Lysol bottles, it says it kills coronavirus. And Lysol been out for probably since before I was born. I really don't know how long they've been out, but Lysol been out for a hot minute, and it definitely says on there it kills coronavirus. So that you gotta kind of start paying attention a little bit more what you put in your house, really. But nah.
And what about the news? You look at the news a lot, or
nope.
Just kind of just been.
Not at all. I do not look at the news, but simply because I am the news, being military. I don't want to look at it.
Exactly. And that's how I be doing, man. It's like I rarely get on and watch like the news and stuff like that.
Facts, most definitely.
Because it's like the news is regurgitated from other news channels, you know what I'm saying? You hear one story, you go to the next channel, you hear the same story. It's like
just about.
Is one person writing the script for all these different channels?
Yeah, I understand that.
Like they all follow the same thing. So it's like as the news unfolds, then you have people that work for these different companies that are actually putting out information. More information than the people that's doing the news casting.
Very, very true. Very true.
And you'll have people like 2 weeks out being like, hey, they're about to quarantine. You know what I'm saying? They about to throw this quarantine thing out here in about 2 weeks, so y'all need to go and stock up on food or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it'll just drop, and it'll be like, how can we hear that from the news? How can we hear that from the main media?
Yeah.
We get bits and pieces from actual employees.
Facts.
And so it's like for me, I do like a lot of research in like the conspiracies, because I don't believe in that there's like a such thing as conspiracy.
Right.
Like it exists. If we can think about it, it exists. It's happening. It may not be on a large scale to where you can say we got facts that this and this is happening, but lo and behold, everything that's happening or everything that come to mind is got some history. And CBRN, you CBRN, right?
Yeah.
We know about radiation.
Yeah, man. All that.
And the symptoms of the vomiting and all of that, and the nausea and headaches and stuff.
Yeah.
And it could be closely compared to what a flu-like symptom would be like.
Yeah, very true.
So it's like you really can't tell if you got the flu or if you getting radiation poison.
I hope not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, they've been talking about how China was the first ones to launch that 5G, and they've been like experimenting with 7G and 8G and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So like what we don't have yet, they've been tampering around with it, which
Yeah.
could be like an effect of, you know, what's going on with the virus.
Very true.
Now, from my understanding, these viruses they mutate depending on the frequency or whatever, or the radiation that's applied. So it's like it's taking a different form.
Right.
So this coronavirus, the COVID-19, is not necessarily the one that they're talking about like on the Lysol bottles, but it's a mutation of
Right.
what was.
Yeah. Okay.
I think somehow you think that might have something tied into it.
It probably does, man. Honestly, cause stuff does change, like you said, just about every day. So what you put out in the beginning, it's not necessarily going to be the perfection of the end product. So I mean, just about. So I can see what you're saying. It comes from clothes, diseases, cancer, and whatever else you can possibly think of, man. So yeah, I definitely agree.
Like how are you doing your cleaning? Because I know like we get like us, we know that if you kill all the bacteria and all the germs, then there's nothing to protect you from the bad germs coming back, right? So how are you sanitizing, or are you doing like your regular cleaning around the house?
Yeah, I still clean just about once, maybe twice a week. Just about every day. My wife come in here and just start wiping stuff down, moving stuff. I can't ever find clothes that I need, but yeah, I mean, me personally, I just kind of keep things as clean as possible. That way, when I do got company, like today, I ain't got too much cleaning to do. But my wife come in here and tidy stuff up, start wiping stuff down and moving toilets and couches and kitchen counters and stuff. But hey, man, that's really about it for us.
For real.
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, shoot, the kids, they ain't affected at all.
Good thing my son can't move around like that. Put him in a bassinet, he good to go. Give him a bottle. That's about it.
Yeah, it's a little different with the kids, man, because they don't understand like what's really going on. They don't understand about not putting stuff in their mouth and
Right, yeah.
and
Very
not
true.
touching their face, and
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
stuff you used to do, you can't really do now, you know. So
Very true.
it's like you gotta tell them, don't put your mouth on the seat,
Yep.
you know. Don't put your mouth on me, you know.
I've been dirty. I got salt all on top of my skin. Yeah, spraying Lysol on their face and putting detergent all on the floor, wasting food, throwing food. They don't understand stuff like that, but hey, eventually one day they will. And then they be going through the same thing we going through now with their kids.
So what's the experience like with the shopping at the commissary right now? Is it crazy like at Walmart?
I think on just about one day it was just as crazy. I think being that everybody done kind of bought everything from all the other stores, and the commissary can kind of restock a little bit slowly. I think the commissary just got a little bit more than what everybody else. Cause I went to Walmart, I think, when was this? Actually Sunday. It wasn't nothing in there.
Nothing.
No frozen chicken. They didn't have no noodles.
Looked like an empty warehouse.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I think they had like 2 or 3 boxes of cereal. That was about it, and nothing else. So yeah, commissary just as clean. I'm not clean, excuse me. The commissary just is about full. I think it's only because only certain people can even shop in the commissary.
Right.
You kind of got to be military to get in there. So,
And they cutting them down, but you know.
yeah, they being a little bit more strict. Like 1 case of water per family and all the other sort. I mean, but you already know it's ways around all that kind of stuff. Just have your daughter go in there and get one, then your wife, then your grandmother, and so on. So people can always choose.
It's your turn. Now you go on in
Yeah,
there.
basically. It's all good, bro.
Oh man. And it's been a minute since I've been in the commissary, man. But lately, actually, I've been getting that gas though.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You got to. Gas
As
cheap.
soon as I leave over here, that's where I'm going.
Gas cheap.
I'm going to fill up. Man, this kind of reminds me of when back in 2009 or back in 1999 when we was going into 2000.
Yeah.
And how everybody thought the world was gonna end. They started stocking up.
Yeah.
My mama had all kinds of ramen noodles and canned goods and water stacked. We emptied out we had this bike closet where we had all our bikes and stuff. Just random stuff that we didn't use on every day. Man, she had us empty out that whole closet so she could stack water. And we had water on hand, man. Them jugs of water stayed in there for years. Few years.
I forgot about them.
Nah, we just holding them. We got to a point where it was like, we ain't even gonna use them. Mama, you want us to pour them out or what? Cause we just holding them. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I feel like, man, they just keep going back to that same thing, and it's like it's different with every generation because they ain't never experienced it.
Right.
But as you get older, like the older folks, they probably don't care.
Yeah.
They probably like, shoot, it's my time to go. It's my time.
Basically. Yeah.
And it's probably like some old folks that's like, come on, take me now.
I'm sick of this place.
Like, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I saw a birthday party online. The lady was like, she was turning like 87 or 88 or something like that. She was like, I know this is my last. She just like, she just like straight up told him like at her party, like, hey, I know this is my last, so thank y'all for coming and doing this for me.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like, it's funny when you see like older people, they accept like it's time, you know?
Yeah.
Us as like, as the younger folks, we panic so much about stuff like that.
Yeah, very true.
You know? So in my earlier videos, man, that's kind of like what I like to push. It's like, don't focus on this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't focus on this, like, if you got goals and dreams, like, that's where your focus gotta be.
Yeah.
Don't focus on getting sick, you know?
Yeah.
If you take care of your body like how you normally should take care of it, you won't even feel it.
Yeah.
You know?
Very true.
Get off of the McDonald's and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Get off of that fake food.
Yeah, very true, man.
Like, if you gotta have it, don't have it every day, you know? It should be like something that you, like going out back in the 80s was that was like a field trip for me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, my mama took me to McDonald's. That was a field trip. I didn't get that every day. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like something that we like grew up like needing.
Right.
As we got older, we got our own money, then we started eating out like that every day. Then you could feel the difference, like when you stop eating the fast foods and you start going back to the fruits and vegetables, like the energy is different.
Yeah, it's way different, man.
How I sleep is different, you know?
Way different.
It's a harder sleep though.
Yeah, oh yeah, you be out. You be out.
I be out.
You be out.
When I wake up, I be like so chipper though. I be chipper mood, like it's crazy, but it's like, it's hard though. Once you start trying to eat healthy, it's hard because you can't always get to what you want, you know?
Yeah.
Like right away, it's like, you gotta be right where a store is, or
you know what I'm saying?
In a space where it ain't nothing but fast food. You're like, dang, I gotta pick from one of these.
They got healthier choices on the menu.
Yeah, then you try to get a salad. Like I try to have me a salad from Jack in the Box, and I can tell like they sprayed something on the lettuce or something. Like I could taste it, you know. I was eating and it was like what is that? Like they sprayed something on the lettuce to preserve it or something. And it's like, man, you really can't even get away from eating like that, you know.
Yeah. It's very hard.
So you try to get your fresh vegetables, but they trying to preserve the vegetables so they can have a greater shelf life. And you just fall into that category where you like, man, skip it, man. They won. I give up.
Yeah, man. All places not like that though. I watch a lot of fitness videos and people that's in it a little bit more than me that actually do that for a living.
Yeah.
And they have videos where they'll go to like certain fast food restaurants and they actually pick the healthiest thing that's on there. Like I think one of them, a dude went to Starbucks. A lot of people know this, but Starbucks sell oatmeal. I didn't even know.
Word.
That. Yeah. Starbucks sell oatmeal.
Okay.
And had some blueberries in it, and I didn't even know that. So I was like, well, dang, now I know I can go there and get a bowl of oatmeal.
I ain't even know that.
Panda Express and got like a plate of brown rice and just some regular chicken. I've done that before. I think he went to McDonald's and got what was it, like some sandwich that had just like egg whites on it, but it was like under 500 calories. So I mean, some of them not bad. You just gotta really, really, really pay attention to really kind of what's on there and you know what you can eat and stuff like that though. So
do you do the meal planning?
Oh yeah, every week, every Sunday I do my meal preps.
So on the week scale, what does your meal prep look like? Like how do you prep?
So being that you kind of gotta know your body too. Being that my body is like real carb sensitive, half of the time I don't even have carbs. I double up on veggies. So if I got, I think like last week I did my version of chicken teriyaki. I chopped it up, put it on there, and then I had broccoli and some bell peppers at the side. So very rarely do I actually eat rice. And when I do eat rice, it's ground turkey. I get some ground turkey and like 2 tablespoons of some white rice and jasmine white rice, and the other 2 cups is broccoli.
Word.
Very, very rare. I try to stay away from juice. Drink about a half a gallon or a gallon a day. I'll be good to go, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What about water intake? It's kind of hard to keep up with that gallon. You know, like people be trying to push that gallon, but it's really based on your body weight, right?
It really depends. Some people say if you're trying to lose weight, you need to drink 1 ounce for every pound that you are. Different people have different perspectives. Some people say you're only supposed to drink about 90 ounces of water a day. Some people say a gallon a day. I've heard just about half of your body weight in ounces. I've heard that before. Just really kind of depending on like what you're trying to do with your body, man. If you're trying to lose weight, then drink a little bit more than half. But if you're trying to bulk, yeah, a gallon, maybe 2. I don't know if you noticed the dude that what's his name, Michael B. Jordan, when he did Creed 2, he was drinking 1 to 2 gallons of water every day for that movie.
Dang,
that's a lot of water, man. So it kind of really just depends. As you can see, he got big off that one movie. So it really just kind of depends. You gotta know your body, man. You definitely gotta know your body.
Yeah, for sure.
Most definitely.
And so with your meal prepping, do you like do you eat chicken, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you like have like your chicken breast?
Yeah. If I'm just doing just plain chicken, I get a whole one, like two whole ones, and I'll cut it in half, and that'll be my meat for that'll be my portion for that specific meal. But so I usually have about 2.5 pieces. Well, excuse me, 2 and then another half that I make out for a whole week. So that's 5 pieces in total if you cut them all in half. And I just have a half chicken breast with every meal. And then the other 2 to 2.5 cups is veggies. So yeah, definitely double on veggies, man, all the time.
And how you do your seasoning?
Minimum as possible. So I do as minimum as possible. More seasoning you put on the vegetables or the chicken, whatever it is, the more it takes from the food source itself for it to do for your body. So I usually do very, 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 very minimum, or something that doesn't have a lot of salt. I rarely use salt or pepper, even when I have boiled eggs. I don't put salt or pepper on there. I put salt in my rice, but maybe a teaspoon of it at the most. I don't even think I put that in there. And then I think I put like a pinch and some broccoli when I'm boiling it. But besides that, nah, I try to stay away from it as much as possible.
I've gotten to the habit of eating my vegetables raw, so it's like whenever I do like get a salad that got like some sort of sauce on it or something.
Yeah.
It's just like it's too intense, like the taste of it.
Oh yeah.
And it's crazy how quick your taste buds can change. Like
Very
like
true.
stuff like Kool-Aid, I can't drink Kool-Aid, man.
Too sweet, man.
Like I was
It's
damn
real
near
sweet.
dying in the seat. I was like, as soon as I take a sip, that's it.
Yeah.
So
your
it's
body
like-
change quick.
I'm realizing like stuff that I grew up eating, stuff that I grew up drinking. It really goes against the natural way of eating,
It does.
you know, and which is like it's causing the diabetes problem in our societies, you know, as black folks, because we like to cook with all this sugar and salt, and you know, we overdo it too.
Yeah. Facts.
We're like just dumping it.
Oh yeah.
You know, dumping it in there. You know, we do it in our coffee too, you know.
Very
People,
much.
people
So.
have their coffee like in between 8 and 16 bags of sugar.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I definitely do.
Coffee be so sweet, your lips stick together, right? But yeah, it's like you can't get away from it.
Yeah,
You know? But like when you raised to eat and drink like that, you know,
Yeah.
then you really don't know that it's bad for you. Like you know, eating pork and stuff,
Yeah.
eating the chitlins. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. I don't eat pork
it's,
at all.
you know, like you gotta give it up.
Yeah, you do.
You know, because it's killing you. It's
Very
like
much so.
whatever those animals are eating, and with the demand of how they going about the food, they got to produce it faster. So in order to produce it faster, they got to add the steroids in there,
Yeah.
and then to keep them from getting sick, they got to give them like the vaccines and stuff. They got to give them flu shots and all that stuff. So we eating all of this, you
Yeah.
know. They pushing it out in demand. Now they got a cow that's gonna grow and it's gonna grow in 6 months, as compared to growing in 3 years, you know. And we eating that, and
Yeah,
it's showing in the bodies. Like you got kids walking around, figures,
Yep.
looking like adults. Like you had your beard when you was like 10. You was like,
Nah, man. I had my mustache when I was like 10, for a fact.
for real.
I had a
It's
full-grown
like-
mustache in the 5th grade.
That's the effect of it, and we wonder why these kids are acting, mature for their age, and it's like it's in the food, it's in the water,
Yeah, it is.
it's hard to get away from because you don't know where to go elsewhere,
Right.
a lot of us, we don't know how to get around, like the water, like fluoride is in the water, and it's causing some damage,
Right. Very much.
and it's like, if it's not alkaline based diet is like,
Yeah.
it's like undoing what you just did. Like if you had a healthy meal, then you go and eat an unhealthy meal.
Yep.
It's like no point.
Actually, the fact that you mentioned water, there's actually a video on YouTube where somebody did a water test to see how clean it was. And she put the same kind of like drop for it to change colors into a certain chemical, that way you know what's up in there. And I think the only one that did not change color and was the cleanest and the best for you was tap water. Water out the faucet. Everything else, Dasani and Nestle, if I said that right, whatever, all these other brands, they all change color.
Yeah.
Because there's some in there in the water that not supposed to really be in your body.
Mm-hmm.
Tap water was the cleanest by far.
It's that chlorine.
Yep, most definitely.
It's even in the pools. That's why I be afraid to go and swim in the pools, because we all know that people pee in the pools.
Yeah,
And to try to counteract that, they're gonna add chlorine to it.
yeah,
But chlorine is getting in your body even if you don't swallow it, because the skin is the biggest organ
yeah.
of the body. So we swimming in it, we showering in it, taking baths in it. So how do you get away from that? They got different filtration systems where they just kind of like throw some more chemicals in there to kill off what's in the water, but they not actually taking out what the harmful stuff is.
Right.
It's just neutralizing it so you can drink it.
Basically. Yeah,
Crazy, right?
it is.
Now Hawaii, here in Hawaii, we got one of the best, one of the purest waters here. Out of all the states, we have like, I think we rank in the top 5 of having the best water source.
Oh, I didn't know that. Learn something new every day.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
we got some of the best tap water. Now, that's some states, man.
Oh yeah,
you
there's some
drink,
states that's just
you drink the water,
crazy.
you will start, walking around with a limp after that.
starting to grow a third leg and everything.
Right, you forget your name.
That's why you gotta tattoo it on your forehead, man.
That's it. Yeah, they going out the way with that too.
Yeah.
Tattoos.
That's another conversation for another day.
Right? Well, that's it. We're going to chop it here. Man, kudos to my brother for letting me come through and do this.
Man, no,
it's always a pleasure, man.
Always, man. Always.
It's always a pleasure to meet up with my brother, man. And we're going to catch y'all in the next one, man. I love y'all. I want to catch y'all. I want y'all to do some great things, man. I just want y'all to see this man, see his hustle, what he doing with his brand, and implement that. If you see something here that you have questions about, or that would be a benefit to somebody else, please share it. Also give some comments. Let us know what y'all think about the conversation, and if y'all want to see us to do another one, let us know about that too. All right, we up out of this thing, man.
Most definitely.
That's all you want to say?
Yeah, man. I'm good, man.